Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWC. Everyone, Facts the Game Show. I'm Mike C.
That's very well.
Hey, today we're going to talk about a little segment we like to call the console wars.
Yeah, we're talking about the PC, the Xbox One, P4, and the Wii U. And we're going to tell what place that we both think it comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to cover all four systems. But today we're just strictly going to talk about the Wii U.
The Wii U, made by our old buddies Nintendo, man. I started out with a Nintendo type of game, Nintendo Entertainment System. So I go way back, always supporting Nintendo. Every time they come up with something, I would get it. The only thing I didn't really get as far as the handhelds, like the Game Boy Advance, and all those other Game Boy-ish type of stuff. But we're talking about Wii U right now. So Wii U, I was really excited when this came out. I was wondering why it came out so fast after the Wii U just came out. So I think it was like, 3 years?
After the Wii came out.
Excuse me. After the Wii came out, okay. So it was about 3 years. They really didn't the Wii was a great system. Great system, revolutionary as far as just with the motion control. You just knew that from Wii. Okay, then the Wii U came out, you're like, okay, this is a new device. It's coming out. Okay, it got a little portable type of screen. And you was thinking that you was going to take this portable screen everywhere with you. But it only had a range.
Right.
You can only, and it's almost like line of sight type of thing. So you had to be able to be within that range and that line of sight to play it. Great concept. They should have had some better games come out with this system. Because what they launched with was what? That Nintendo Land. And what was the other game that came out with the Wii?
It wasn't a lot of third-party games.
And that's the thing for the system. That's why I think the system really isn't living up to its fullest potential or their vision that they wanted for the system. But they tossed in their old favorites like Mario. Mario was great on this game. Even what we reviewed a couple months ago was that Mario Maker, the best game they had for the Wii U so far today. Just what you can do with Mario and the different formats you can do it. Nintendo was leading on concept and innovation, but they dropped the ball somewhere.
Yeah, and like I said, when the Wii U did come out, it did come out with some third-party titles. It came out with Call of Duty, and it came out with Madden.
Right.
And my thing was, now I stayed out. I initially got my daughter the system for her birthday, and what happened was, I thought that the screen was going to be something like what the Dreamcast VMU was. Or am I saying that right? I don't know. But I thought there were going to be two controllers, and I was like, well, bet. After I get my daughter her system, I'm going to get my system, and I'm going to just use that as my Madden to go-to console. Because when my man B and Aunt and them came over to the house, they would always want to play Madden. So I'm like, okay, you take your screen, I'll take my screen, so you can't see my plays on the TV.
Exactly.
And they promised us for a while that they was going to be able to support two of those screens, but it never did happen.
It never came to fruition.
And the Wii U is the innovator of the motion controls. Now, I will give them that. I think that the PlayStation ripped them off by the Move and all that other stuff. But the Wii, hands down, is the best in the motion control game.
The best.
Console-wise, I think it's falling apart.
Because as far as, it seemed like they couldn't live up to the graphic fidelity that everybody was expecting now. We always seem backwards as far as with the graphics they deliver, because that's what made these other consoles like the PlayStation, Xbox. But since we're focusing just on the Wii, it just lacked that graphic push, and I think that's what hindered the other third parties supporting the Wii.
I don't know if it was too complicated to program for this system, but Mario is the only thing that's keeping it alive. And it's catering to our generation, because we grew up playing Super Mario Brothers.
Correct.
Super Mario Brothers was not a Nintendo game at first. It was out on a ColecoVision with Mario Brothers, where you had Luigi. Well, it wasn't Luigi at that time, I don't believe, but you had one green Mario and one blue Mario, and they're fighting these bugs and all this other stuff, and going in the pipes.
Mario Brothers,
And Mario is the only thing that's keeping it alive, man. And you have so many fans that would tell you that I think the Wii U is the best system, but it's not. It had good ideas, like with the being able to do something like FaceTime with the pad.
Yeah.
I believe that I may have FaceTimed you once or tried to call you once. I don't know if it worked or not.
I don't think it did.
But the system when it launched, it was a total disaster. It was bricked if you had unplugged it while you was trying to update, and a lot of people were mad about that.
Yes,
I didn't have internet connection when I got my Wii U. I had like this little hotspot device, and I thank God that I did not unplug it, because I was like, man, it's taking forever. Like 4 hours, it was only on 3%.
Yep.
I just went to sleep, and by the time I woke up in the morning, it was done. You know, but the Wii U, next generation console.
No.
It's not, because when they came out with it, they was like, okay, this is going to be our next generation console. But then when the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 came out, it was like, well, no, this isn't our next generation console. So they have a lot of good ideas.
Great ideas.
And the one thing that I like about them that, you know, other consoles should have followed suit was the backwards compatibility.
Yes.
Now, I do give them, you know,
Kudos.
points for that, because you can still play Wii U games, and you can even play GameCube games. If you still, but who still has these GameCube games?
The people that has the Wii.
And then, you know, Nintendo fans, you know, and then you can go to the virtual store and you can buy, you know, NES games and stuff like that. But their online community, it sucks.
It's mediocre at best. Seriously.
You know, you can draw something on the pad and then post it, and somebody can comment it. You know, it's no way that the Wii U is competing with any system on the market right now. It may be competing with the Wii U. I mean, with the Wii itself is little brother right now. But competing with other consoles, I don't think that it's doing that at all. Would I recommend you to get a Wii U system? I'm going to say yes and no. If you're nostalgia of playing Mario games, and there's other ways that if you have a PC, I don't want to go into that, but if you have a PC, you can play those games. But should you get a Wii U? I will make that my last system. After I got everything else, I will make it my last. To play Super Mario Maker.
I think it's a good starting system for somebody, for a younger type of generation. For a younger generation, the Wii U is geared towards that. As far as the me and you and older kids, man, I wouldn't go with the Wii U. Right now, Wii U's like sitting at the last place for me, as far as that's how I would rate it, as far as the 4. So Wii U's sitting last, man. I want to get Wii U because I grew up with Mario and all that stuff, man. Love those games. I get them every time they come out. Only one I don't get is like the Mario Olympic stuff where they cross with Sonic. I don't play those, but I love the Mario games. I love the Zelda games. I'm just getting tired of all these HD remakes. And that's the thing that they're doing too much of. HD remakes and putting off these promised games that they promised you this year, 2 years ago, last year. It's coming. It's coming. Come on, man. Just get it on out here to us, man.
You know, and the fighting game is not enough. You know, and some of the games that we grew up with that we love, like Metroid.
Oh, yes.
You know, they came out with it on Wii U, Wii, but it was a disaster. They did come out with it on Wii.
They did come out on the Wii,
But they should have came out the gate with their primary titles, like Metroid, Zelda. Who doesn't want a good Zelda game? And then another Mario game. Now make it like, you know, the original Mario, I guess the 2D version. Great idea. Make another Mario game, because that's what's keeping this thing alive. Bring out Zelda. Bring out Metroid. Bring out Kid Icarus. Bring out Ice Climber. You know, bring out some of the games that we as kids, and I'm talking about our generation, that we fell in love with.
That's right.
Bad Dudes, POW, Double Dragon,
Contra.
You know, Contra. Yeah, most definitely Contra. R-Type. You know, bring these systems out, but they're not, you know, and then when they do bring them out, they just try to give them too much like graphic powers, and for me, it just ruins it. It just ruins it. But I'm going to agree with Mike. I think that the Wii U is coming in last place.
That's right.
So it's coming in the fourth place.
Fourth place,
So what we're doing is we're talking about systems, and we're giving them our rating, and we're giving them a placement. So Wii U comes in fourth place. I think if I was going to rate it, I would probably give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
You
I
might.
agree with you. I agree right there
So
with
3
you.
out of 5. So we'll have a little banner. So for me, it's 4th place with a 3 out of 5, and for Mike, it's another 4th place with a 3 out of 5.
Me and Freddie are in agreement. So.
Yeah. So I mean, the Wii U. If you got kids and you want them to experience a little taste of what next gen could be, okay, go ahead and give. So you can keep them off with your system. Like, nah, go play Mario. Okay. All right.
All right, then. That's all we got right now. Don't forget to hit us up on thegamershow@gmail.com. Any comments about the show, anything you want us to review, any ideas, man, just hit us up on that. Remember, that's thegamershow@gmail.com. The Gamer Show with the A.
All right. And please remember to like, follow, and subscribe to all our social networks. And please join our SteamOS and our website community. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you guys next time.